When they've got the field back and he's still looking to hit a 4 or a 6, there's a few things he needs to do to be able to make it happen. So in the next few clips, you'll see Lockie here. I've asked him to hit it through mid-wicket and cow, and sometimes he's able to do it, and sometimes it does go a fair bit straighter than he would have wanted. So in this scenario, we've got long on and also long off. So if you get it slightly wrong, it is going to go down to those guys and you're going to get caught. Even if you hit it well, a lot of the time you're not going to be hitting a 6. So in this scenario, what we want to be looking at is actually rotating our shoulders through the ball. So if we're stepping towards it, we're getting everything right with our power, with our body going towards the ball there. What a lot of people will do is actually come through here and they keep their shoulders fairly rigid. So the shot ends up finishing like that. And you see the arc of my bat, it goes very straight. And even if I'm going to try and hit it towards the leg side there, even if the body's going towards it, if I don't get this shoulder through, it does stay fairly straight and ends up going towards sort of over the bowler's head or long on in that scenario. So what we want to be doing there is coming towards where you want to go. Body's going towards there as well. In some direction, it's either slightly towards long on, or in some extreme cases, is you're going a little bit further towards mid-wicket. But what you see here is that you lose a little bit of balance on that one as well. So the straighter you can go there, and then to get the ball where you want is actually rotating through those shoulders. So being able to drive through, and that's where you're getting. So you're all straight towards the ball, which is great. And then rotating there at the last minute to be able to smash that ball exactly where you want. So a little bit of the hips, but mainly through the shoulders and extending through like that. Okay, this one over mid-wicket and cow corner. Oh, big.
A little bit reach.
Beautiful. Drive. So what I've noticed here is just a little bit more difficult to get it exactly where you want. When we're having those normal drives, just the one step, you're pretty much able to get it about 90%. As soon as we add a little bit of movement down the wicket to it, it becomes that little bit harder. So what was the thing you were doing well when you were playing it through that straight mid-wicket gap? Just off the one step. Yeah.
Oh, was really getting my head over the ball and playing it late, playing my hands, making sure my hands are under my eyes when I'm playing the ball.
Yeah. And when you're coming down the wicket?
When I was hitting them well,
Yeah.
I was making sure my foot was where I wanted the ball to go and my knees were always bent so I could stay balanced.
Yeah. So what was that first movement when you were coming down the wicket? No matter where you're hitting it.
Push off the back foot and always going straight towards the other stumps.
And then you can do what from there?
Move your foot.
Yeah. So move that front foot to open it up, right?
Yeah.
Or to cover here through the offside. So what I just noticed with that one there, you're coming down, just coming down a little bit more to that leg side.
Yeah.
Okay, which is then getting a few more balls just out here with a bit more width. It's very hard to hit it through that cow corner gap perfectly. And we want to get this to 8 or 9 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
So you can, again, just go back to pushing straight in that first one and then opening up that little bit. So you're getting the ball a little bit more in front of that back leg, and then you can drive using your body to open up and push through that cow corner gap.
Yeah.
And try and get it from there. Push forward first, then open up. Oh, it's still fairly straight. A little bit more bottom hand comes through on this one when you come bringing it over. Get up, it's in the gap.
Oh, that's out of the screws.
You like that one. Get around it.
Oh, ha ha ha.
A bit more. Maybe I've taught him well. He just loves to hit him straight. Shout first.
Oh, hello.
Touch. See there, when he gets them right, comes down the middle there, and then he's able to turn through those hips a little bit, using that bottom hand to get it across. He's going to middle them nicely. Getting there. Long on's back, we're going to get this right. See, where'd you end up?
Leg side.
Here, right?
Yeah.
That's the one. Forward first, then open up.
I was a little bit too over the
gappage.
ball then.
Down first, open up. Better. Back foot in line with the ball. Big whack. Nice. Okay, for now they've got long off and long on.
Yep.
All right, so there's space through mid-wicket and cow.
Yep.
All right, we do need about 2 a ball at the moment. So
Yep.
we want to go for this shot now.
Yeah.
What are you going to do differently to get it to cow and mid-wicket?
Probably try and come out a little bit more to the offside. That allows me to get in a good position where I can go there rather than just coming straight down. And if they do bowl that bit wider one where I'm like really reaching to go across there,
Cool.
it's just coming a little bit more offside of it.
Cool. So where's the front foot going to end up most likely? If the ball's here and you want to get it, so it's outside off and you want to get it to cow, where do you need to get to with your first step and then that second push? So the first push and then where's that second one going to
Yeah.
go?
So first push would probably still be straight, and then that's just that little bit of an angle going this way. I still want my front foot to be relatively straight, I reckon.
Yep.
And then once I'm like, just a little bit further over than just dead straight off that second push, then that front foot's still landing straight. I'm pretty comfortable there, just going a little bit across the line to that angle.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's give it a go. That's the biggest thing we'll notice there. If we're not exactly there properly, then we will do that big rotation and we'll roll over the top with that bottom hand rather than being able to really drive through and up where you want to go.
Yeah.
Get there quick. Safe. Cool. And then you mentioned trying to get out a little bit more in front of off stump. Those few have gone, you're still sticking about leg stump.
Yeah.
And that first push, get out there a little bit, then open up. That up. Cool. What's the difference there? Does it feel more comfortable? Is it?
It's just that a little bit of that better position. I reckon it was because I was just going dead straight there, because I came a little bit over. I just did feel like it was an easier kind of angle to get it there rather than, I don't know, the last ones that felt quite difficult to try and get to cow.
It looked really smooth. Yeah. It looks like you just got there and you're like, oh, thanks, mate, and just clipped it over. It's awesome. Yeah. And if they got that guy there, that height there is enough to get over his head.
Yeah.
And you're at least getting 2 or so.
Yeah.
And that's without hitting it perfect. So. Good. There's a slight difference between those last 2.
Yeah.
Your head was a little bit more here, the first one. The
Yeah.
second one was just that little bit more
Over it.
You're just a tiny bit closer, and instead of getting that thicker edge, you've got that little bit closer, which gets that middle of the bat to drive through.
Yeah, sweet.
Go.